today I am finally going to kick clutch in the Driftcat. I'm honestly extremely scared. Hello, I'm Jensen. What's going on, guys? So today I am finally going to kick clutch in the Driftcat. It's been, what, 2 weeks since I picked it up? Almost 2 weeks, a little over 1 week. But this video started with fixing the drive shaft, so I feel like shit today. Not gonna lie, but doesn't stop what we got to do to the Driftcat. So I'm gonna hop in and head over to City Performance, and I'm guessing we're just gonna pop out this drive shaft so I can ship it back down to Driveshaft Pro, get it rebuilt, because that's one of the major structural things in this build. And the last thing I want to have happen is when I go to test it, that breaks and takes out a bunch of other shit. So we're just gonna take it out, we're gonna grind that weld down, give it a little bit more clearance. But yeah, that's something I definitely did not think that I was gonna have to do again after spending, I forgot how much I paid for that drive shaft. It was over $1,000 bucks. So let's hop in and get going. Come on. Someone said, why was I grabbing it here yesterday? It's because it was so loose, but my guy Danny tightened it up. Now we'll grab it up here and not down here. There was no suspect stuff going on. Got a check engine light last night, and it was a brake light code, and that happens sometimes when you change the brake booster. So we just need everything to fit and have clearance and not rub and grind and self-destruct. A lot of people were saying leave that, and they were calling it the gap cam. That's a perfect name for that. But I need to be able to use this damn screen, because I can't use anything right now. The only reason I can use Bluetooth and stuff is because I'm already connected, and I just got to turn up the volume. But I can't do anything right now. It's frustrating. All right, you hear the Hellcat in the background. We're about to put it on the lift now. But if you haven't seen it yet, my guys Tone and Eddie are about to give away a box Chevy. If you haven't seen it, check this out.
You know, we just dropped car 12, box Chevy, my brother's box Chevy, man. We had this shit in the family for a few years. If you've been following, you know. This is our baby, one of the trophies, you know what I'm saying? We love this car, man, but it's time for one of y'all to take it home.
If you haven't entered, make sure you go enter it. I think it's $20 a sticker or 5 entries every hoodie. I'm wearing the G8 giveaway hoodie right now, so make sure you go enter to win that box Chevy. That's one of the cleanest ones in the bay, so make sure you go enter to win. But let's get back to the Driftcat. Please pull your pants down or something. So if you didn't see the last video, the damn drive shaft is rubbing on the exhaust pretty bad. Ooh, it's a little spicy under here. Damn, it doesn't even look that bad today. Why did it look worse last night? It looked like there was a way bigger groove in it last night. Now it doesn't even look that bad. But you could see right there on the weld, there's a little shaving of drive shaft on it. Definitely gonna have to grind down some of these welds, get some clearance in there. But now I'm second guessing if we need to take this drive shaft out. This clamp is hella pushed in like it was hit by something. And I don't remember this giant dent here either. I know this was there, but I don't remember this being caved in. But Danny adjusted it a little bit, and we don't have to grind anything down. So it kind of seems like whoever was driving my car when they were street tuning it hit some shit, moved it around, and then caused it to hit the drive shaft. I don't know, dude. Shit is so frustrating. That's why I didn't want anyone driving this car besides me, because then I could just blame myself. But now I don't know who to blame. So sent the video over to Driveshaft Pro, trying to get his opinion, but we don't need to grind any of the exhaust, and I don't think we need to remove the drive shaft because, one, it's not as deep as I thought. Last night, I think it was just the shadows and shit that made it look a lot deeper, but I don't know. Sent him that video, waiting on him to respond. We'll see what he says, but it looks a lot better in the daytime than it does at night. And that exhaust is a lot more lower, so it's not gonna hit anymore. A lot more clearance now. Fit my whole hand in there pretty much. Those were the words that I was looking for. He says it's nothing, so we don't even need to send it. So that saves me a huge headache. Hellcat's coming down. Don't have to ship out the drive shaft, so I'm really, really happy. I just still feel like shit, so I don't I'm not showing it, but super juiced that this thing doesn't have to sit a couple days while I spend hella money to get that drive shaft remade. All right, so that's another thing off the checklist. And Cisco made a good point. The ABS and traction light might be on because it still thinks it's in reverse. It's starting to feel normal again. No drive shaft noise. I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, so we're back at the house now. So we have a few of the issues fixed. Drive shaft fixed. No more clearance issues with that. So let's try and get some of the interior back together. I've been waiting on Art because he still has to run. Where is it at? Don't mind this giant mess. But he still has to run this new clutch wire harness that he made himself, which is really, really cool, to replace the 2 red wires that aren't really appealing at all. But for right now, he just told me a little trick that might possibly work to turn off the rear camera, and that's pull one of the fuses that are in the trunk under all of this interior parts. So let's start cleaning this stuff out. For now, a temporary solution, because he has to repin one wire going to the BCM, which is why it's telling it that it's in reverse. There's 2 different pin locations from the manual to the automatic, and the pin is still in the auto spot, which is why it thinks it's in reverse. We just have to move it to the manual spot, and then we'll be able to put the car in reverse, and then the camera turns on and all the other stuff. When we left Overkill, the reverse lights were on, so we had to unplug the harness to the rear brake light strip right here, and that just left these on. So I have brake lights, but I don't have any reverse lights. So there's still a bunch of stuff we got to fix on this car, but it's getting closer and closer and closer. So shout out to everyone that's watching the videos, liking, supporting, reposting. All of it does not go unnoticed. I really appreciate everyone. So let's start trying to figure this thing out, because I really want to get this thing going A1. Get ready for Winter Jam that's coming up in December, I think the 20th or something like that. Still waiting on the company to get back with the angle kit, and then I'll have to figure out a hydro dual caliper setup. But right now I'm just trying to figure out all the issues. So let's go ahead, unload this damn trunk. All right, so this is the fuse box that I needed to reach. All right, so I believe it is, I gotta look at the diagram he sent me one more time, and for some reason they left this damn booster pump over here. I don't know why. They should have put that back, as well as the fucking battery bracket, which is not in here anymore. Okay, so looking at the diagram Art sent me, it looks like it is this 10 amp fuse way down there in the corner. So let's pull that, start the car, and then see if it's still in reverse. Okay, got that little 10 amp fuse pulled. All right, starts. Camera system unavailable. So it's still stuck in reverse, or still thinks it's stuck in reverse, but blue camera comes on because the system is not available, so we're still gonna need to repin that, and that's why all this is still open, because BCM is right there, CAN bus system, all the good stuff. So looks like I'll throw that fuse back in, and then we'll have to go from there. By the way, if anyone can make me a shift boot for this thing, I really want something that looks factory. So I want it to have black leather, and I want it to match these seat belts. So red stitching and then black leather. Let me know if anyone does like upholstery and things like that. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know. Damn. All right. Worth a shot though. I'm gonna try every little method that he has, because he knows what he's doing and I don't. All right, now I can see why whoever took that bracket out didn't want to put it back. Kind of a pain in the ass. Got it back in there, ratcheted down, put the booster pump where it's supposed to be and not just laying over here. So that's the end of what we got going on in the trunk. But besides that, we got a bunch of stuff to take out. This is the old starter that we're gonna have cord, another PCM, more interior parts, bunch of interior parts. There's so much shit in here. So this is all came out of the back seat. Forgot I had this. This will go right here. This will clip in around the shifter, so make it a little cleaner. I just need the actual boot, so that's tight. Still gotta clean out all this shit. Going through this car is bringing back a bunch of honestly bad memories. So we had a bunch of wiring schematics from when Art was trying to troubleshoot what our issue was. We got the old auto shifter. Kind of want to do something with this, make some sort of art something or other. We got another BCM, so this is all cleared out. This is my glove box and everything that goes in it. I'm gonna leave that damn fire extinguisher there because you know, you never know. Put the shifter bezel back in, but all I need is a little shifter boot to cover all this shit up. It'll be wet. And I know you guys don't really care to see any of this right now. You just want to see some clutch kicks and some rollbacks and drifting and all that stuff, but I want to make sure it's 100% before I do anything, so I don't break something and then have a bunch of downtime again, because I really don't want any more downtime. We're going to test this thing out today, so let's hop in, warm it up, get going. Come on. We got to go get gas too. So let me explain these lights real quick. So we got a check engine light for low brake voltage because we unplugged the brakes, so the reverse lights won't come on. Still got this issue with the reverse camera. We have ABS and traction because when we were at overkill, we unplugged the fuse relay. So we're gonna have to reprogram that. And then I have a low tire pressure light because it says that my left rear is not reading, so we're gonna have to get that recalibrated as well. But that's the only reason the lights are on the dash. Another thing is, yes, it still has paddle shifters. They don't do anything. Currently I'm trying to find a company that has a really nice carbon fiber wheel that we can replace the stock one with to get rid of the paddle shifters. But every time I post a video, someone's like, what's up with the paddle shifters? What are you doing with those? Blah, blah, blah. Someone came up with a really cool idea that says turn these to rev match, like the new C7 Corvettes. That's why they have paddle shifters and the manual option as well. But I don't know how hard that would be. And I'll just rev match with my feet. Anyway, let's go grab some E85 real fast. Yeah.
That's my man, he's still on the business. I can't never leave him out. Block the block.
Let's go kick some clutch. See if this thing stays in one piece. I'm honestly extremely scared. I'm so scared. until we get to private property. Usually I whop, but for all law enforcement watching, I can't do that. Private property. If you don't remember, last time I destroyed this place. Charlie?
Fuck these fucking Dodges.
Dude, that pillar is strong.
Yeah, I blew over it.
Nice.
I'm on this.
Scat.
Doesn't matter, get down.
No.
Then don't complain.
Hit it a couple more times, dude.
Kind of hurt my wrist, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
This thing is destroyed.
What is this windshield?
Right on top. I ain't gonna lie, that trunk's pretty nice.
Wait, let me say Kyle.
That trunk's still shut. The trunk's still shut. Perfectly fine, dude. Give him one good one.
Get that thing, G.
Body alignment at its finest.
Dodges are pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie.
This is fun.
All right, got a little partying in. I was told I can't do any burnouts, but I'm gonna try and just test the clutch out a little bit. It's a little cold. Oh, he's doing a little burnout. Do a little U-ey. I would have kicked clutch and did a real U-turn, but I was told not to. We'll save that for another day. But let's get on her a little, huh? That was the first time ever getting on it. Oh my god. Little backfires and things. Woo! That was tight. That was hella fun. Oh shit, it gets it. This shifter is nice. I wish I was able to play a little bit more, but that's really all I can do. Let's try and find another piece of private property that I can do a little bit more. Just a little bit more. The burble is nuts. So last year at that spot, I don't know if you guys remember that spot, but I went a little bit too crazy. So this year I got the word that it was a no-go on burnouts and donuts and stuff. But that's usually how it goes. I go a little bit extra. Let's go find another private property spot, do a small amount of testing. I'm not doing too much in this video because I still want to make sure everything's working right. Let's go kick clutch for the first time. The last pull was just really rolling on it. Let's go kick it. Nasty. All right, last one, because we're gonna have to get back to get back to the road here in a second. Second gear is nasty. Let's go with third. See what third does. No problem. All right, we're back on main road now. The homie let me use his driveway real fast just to test it, to do a couple clutch kicks. But now we're back on main road, so we got to follow all traffic laws and, you know, don't speed, none of that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's not necessarily exactly what you wanted when I said I was kicking clutch today, but that was the first time ever even getting on it, kicking clutch whatsoever. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Nothing went kaboom, so I'm ecstatic. Waiting on Art to get back from his school so we can get all this interior and stuff back together. And then the next video, when you see that title, first time drifting, or first time doing donuts or whatever, you guys will know that it'll be full send. And this was kind of just a test. I wanted to make sure nothing would break. But shout out to the homies for letting me test on their private property. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to test out on some racetracks or something soon, because I want to drift this thing bad. I know it's going to be nasty, because second gear gets down, third gets down. I'm sure I'll be able to put it in fourth and milk these tires. But anyway, that's pretty much going to be the end of this one. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell, thumbs up, all that stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.